Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, David Salazar here. Welcome back to our Facebook and YouTube channel, Safety Guardians. So in Safety Guardians, we address a lot of current issues regarding recalls, products defect, dangerous things that are common in your house, and oftentimes even cars that you drive. So a little known fact, there are over 400 recalls in the US every year. That's on the low side. A lot of times it's actually quite a few more than that. So today, one of the topics that we're going to talk about, we had a member submit something asking me, so here's the question, here's their exact question. What is required to receive compensation due to injuries from a defective product? So you have to show that you were injured by the product, but most importantly, and I cannot stress this enough, you must have damages. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress, a lot of times we get calls from people who say, I almost got hurt, I could have gotten hurt, I could have gotten killed, my baby almost got hurt. Almost isn't gonna cut it. You had to have legitimately gotten hurt from something or had a family member get hurt from something due to a product defect or something, a recall or something being malfunctioning in some regard. So let me give you an example. If I have a client who told me, oh, well, my baby's cradle almost collapsed on top of her, had I not gotten her out of the way in time, that is not the same as the cradle actually collapsing. One of them, you have a valid claim where it actually collapses and injures the baby. The other one you don't, because it almost injured someone. So that being said, let's kind of delve into this. Damages. Damages is what we call it. Damages is kind of what guides the legal realm. So if you have suffered damages in some way, your recovery is going to be anchored, and that's what we call it in the legal field. It's going to be anchored by whatever those damages are. For example, if you sustained a scratch on your arm and you didn't receive any kind of medical treatment, then that case is going to be evaluated as if there were very little to no damages. However, if you received an amputation or a traumatic brain injury, or your child did because of something that was defective or malfunctioned in some manner, that's much different because there's going to be a bigger damage profile for that person. So naturally, they're going to receive a much bigger recovery. This is just one of the very basic fundamentals of products liability cases. I kind of want to mention this because this lays the foundation for how everything is moves forward and how a recovery is made for people. We cannot change the facts of a case. Lawyers cannot change the facts of a case. We can only maximize whatever we can based on the facts that you present to us. So I cannot change your damage model. Your damage model is your damage model. If you aren't hurt, you're not hurt, and we're not going to be able to get you a good recovery. However, if you are injured and you're legitimately injured and it's a significant injury, we're going to be able to get you a significant recovery. So this is just kind of one of the few foundations we have for products liability cases. My name is David Salazar. I'm an attorney based in Houston, Texas. I practice all over the nation. We hear cases and field cases from all over the nation. So if you ever have any questions about something, let me know. I'd love to talk with you about it and address it. So please join our channel, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.